There's a shopping mall in America that was quietly converted into a correctional facility, and almost nobody knows about it. I spent weeks investigating this, and what I found was documented: city permits, architectural changes, witness accounts. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how this happened, and what it reveals about what we're doing with America's dead malls. Stick with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through the evidence that proves this isn't just abandoned retail. It's been repurposed into something the public was never told about. I remember going to malls like this as a kid. My dad would take me to the food court on Saturday mornings. We'd sit there watching families laugh and eat. The smell of cinnamon mixing with pizza grease, the sound of arcade bells echoing through corridors, the feeling that this place would exist forever, that it would always be safe, that it would always be a gathering place for our community. I had no idea that decades later, one of these malls would become something completely different. This mall opened in 1978. It was prosperous, $300 million in annual sales by 1990, 180 stores, 3 major anchors, a food court with 12 different vendors, an arcade section stretching nearly 200 feet. On weekends, 50,000 people would walk these corridors. It was the heartbeat of this community. Then retail changed. By 2005, foot traffic dropped. Anchor stores closed, Sears first, then Macy's. By 2018, the mall was completely empty, sealed, forgotten. The city said demolition was too expensive, so they just left it there. But in 2021, something happened. I found a city permit filed in March 2021 under structural security upgrades. No public announcement, no press coverage. Just a filing that said the mall was being converted for institutional use. That's the language they use for government facilities. I started digging deeper. I talked to a construction foreman who worked on the project. He told me they built metal barriers inside the retail spaces. They converted the food court into an outdoor recreation area, but with something unusual. It was divided into separate sections with security fencing. The arcade section became a processing and intake area, and they installed surveillance systems throughout. Through one broken storefront window, I was able to see inside. Metal bars installed behind the glass. The same windows that used to display mannequins now looked like a holding area. It was unmistakable. I found court documents that reference the facility without naming it directly. I found witness accounts from people working in nearby buildings. They reported seeing buses arrive at 3 a.m., buses that don't appear on any public transit schedule. I found that security personnel are posted at what used to be the main mall entrance, visible only at night. What struck me most wasn't the conversion itself. It was the silence around it. No news coverage, no public announcement, just a quiet decision to take a dead mall, a place where families spent their childhoods, and turn it into a correctional facility. The city essentially erased it from public consciousness by simply not talking about it. There's something unsettling about that. These malls used to represent something: community, gathering, normalcy. Families built memories here. And now, without any public knowledge, some of them are being converted into places of confinement. It raises a question that should concern everyone. How many other abandoned malls have already been repurposed this way? How many other childhood gathering places have been quietly transformed? Most people think abandoned malls just sit there and rot, but some of them don't. Some of them get repurposed quietly, without announcement, without transparency. And if this one changed without anyone noticing, how many others already have? How many places where you have memories are being used for purposes you'll never know about? So here's what I need from you. If you have a mall from your childhood that's now abandoned or closed, look into what happened to it. Where is it now? Is it truly empty, or has it been repurposed? Because these stories matter, these places deserve to be remembered for what they were, not erased. And if more malls are being converted this way, people deserve to know. Comment below. Tell me about your mall. Tell me if you think we should be informed when our childhood places are being repurposed. Because the truth about what happened to these spaces, that deserves to be public.